So what's going on, guys? I hope you're having a good day. Finally, we have the gameplay reveal trailer for the final DLC map for World War II Zombies, which is the Frozen Dawn. I'm going to play this for you now so you guys can take a look at the multiplayer maps. Super cool looking war map, which is called Operation Arcane, which has a bit of a zombies twist, and of course the Frozen Dawn. And I'll be back afterwards to break it down and give you all the information you need to know. But if you're excited by what you see, let me know down below. Drop a thumbs up. Let's jump in.
Hinter dir! Seh dich! Achtung! Contact with the front! Ich glaub, ich hab ihn! Call the target! All turret gunner inbound! Get hurt! Fight! Keep moving! Reloading! Man down!
Let's get in, get the tech, blow the place, and get back home. We have a weapon in the tech schematics! Escort the tank! We need to take out the crowd technology! Bloody hell.
Why are they attacking the Nazis? Are they feeding on them?
Death is near. Now, I don't know about your opinion straight off the bat, but this actually looks really, really cool. The sort of introductory bio we have of this is that we rejoin Marie, Drostan, Olivia, and Jefferson as they try to stop an incredible evil force once and for all. Acquiring the Sword of Barbarossa has not put an end to the undead threat. A darker and more powerful threat lurks in the depths of Thule. In the unfathomable depths of a lost city, our heroes are humanity's last hope of ending the cult of Thule. Luckily, they will have a few secret weapons to help put the ancient rulers of the world to rest. I made a video on this yesterday covering some of these secret weapons, which are in fact the original wonder weapons from the Final Reich, but rather than them being versions of the Tesla gun, these are actually the ancient secret weapons which Barbarossa's guards used to own. What we didn't expect is within the trailer you actually see Barbarossa, as it seems that he got beheaded by the darker evil of Thule, which we can see here. Part of this evil's costume involves multiple heads, and Barbarossa's head is one of them. Something which I don't think any of us expected. We expected quite a sort of cliche, non-surprising ending, but it seems there is multiple evil forces here, and yeah, Barbarossa is toast because he got beheaded. Lovely. Looking more closely, it seems the other head that's part of this costume seems to be Dr. Straub. You can see the glasses, the hair. It looks really similar, so I don't think we'd ever imagined at the start of this that we'd have Dr. Straub and Barbarossa's head beheaded and attached to a much darker evil. Really cool. But let's start breaking down these sort of earlier parts of this trailer because there's a lot to talk about. Now, the leaked Activision blog post from the other week does help to give us a bit more clarity now we actually know what the map looks like. And they mentioned that this is going to be the most maddening, twisted, multi-leveled zombies map ever. And from the first shot, you can see there is definitely multiple levels. We start off really high high up, and then as we descend further and further, it gets darker and darker. And it mentions that this is an underworld maze filled with frozen subterranean tunnels and candlelit chambers. And there's one part of the trailer which really made me smile, and it was something which they had in the final Reich, which I thought really added that horror element. And it's when the lights go out and everything's really dark and you have nothing but sort of the light from the thing you had overhead. And this time it's sort of like a flashlight in your gun, which you can use to see around you, which I think is going to be a really cool element. Now, we do have a few new zombie types as well, which was mentioned last week, and the first one we see is the Void Sizzler. This multi-spiked enemy attacks other zombies before attacking you, because every normal zombie he eliminates makes him stronger, and you can see that as Jefferson comments on it, saying, why is he attacking the other zombies? Does it make him stronger or something? And I believe it does. The design of this is actually really creepy. It's not what I expected at all, and it seems to be quite big in size as well. Now, what is cool within the trailer is we also get to see multiple of the wonder weapons, and just like we suggested in my video yesterday, there are of course multiple of these new wonder weapons. One is like a mini mace of sorts that can just slice through the zombies, which is really cool. And the next one's very reminiscent of like the Shadows of Evil riot shield, as you can just use it to run into all the zombies, and it has a crazy amount of energy. And just before we do look at that shield, you can notice on the left there seems to be some sort of blood altar where you can see a zombie's head in the midst of a ton of candles, and you can see one of the icons which relates to one of the Raven Lords, which is part of the trials, the sort of secret quest within this map. The next wonder weapon that we see, which I did indeed predict would happen in yesterday's video, is some sort of mini hammer which you can throw, and it's a bit like a tomahawk. It just sort of kills all the nearby zombies, so I'm really looking forward to using that one. And the last one is the most intriguing. Just a sort of teleport grenade. You see the player throw it into the caves, the next thing you know, he's transported into the caves itself. So I guess if there's any sort of really tactical last minute, you know you're going to go down moments, you can just throw this across the map and it will teleport you out. Don't know if this is a wonder weapon, but you can see from the design of it that it definitely looks like some sort of ancient Thulean technology rather than it be just a normal grenade you get out of the box or something like that. And here at the end, we get to take a look at that Mammoth Boss, which I assume is going to be the main boss fight within this map. The zombie looks gigantic, and just look at all the assortment of garments it's wearing. It's got snake serpents on its crown, it's got snakes all around its arms, it's got tons and tons of stuff on it. So I don't really know the context of who this is at the moment, but I'm really excited to find out. And then last and finally, it fades to black before we hear the words "death is near," and then this final shot, which definitely to me is from a in-game cutscene of sorts, perhaps an intro to what's going to happen, or perhaps maybe even a slight teaser of what happens after we go through the first boss. But if you don't know who this character is, then let me fill you in. This looks like none other than Klaus Fischer himself. He looks so different to what we originally saw of him back in the final Reich, but of course his disappearance hasn't been without any sort of meaning, and as you can see, he's sort of levitating in the air, completely electrified by the power of the energy of the zombies, and I believe this could actually be the final boss. Instead of it being that guy we saw previously, we might actually fight Klaus. He might have been completely corrupted by this energy, and like he mentioned at the end of the final Reich, you cannot allow the Emperor to live, and that he said he will be reborn, and here he is. This shot is definitely the shot to get excited at. I don't know what exactly is going to happen here, but I'm so excited to see what the finale to this zombie story arc is going to be. But if you guys enjoyed this video, drop it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe as well, as come Tuesday, the 28th of August, when this drops, I will be going ahead and live streaming all day long, hunting for this Easter egg, making loads and loads of videos for you guys, and keeping you up to date with the latest on the ending to World War II Zombies. But thank you for watching. You've been amazing. I'll catch you next time.